Good afternoon, everybody. Live from Clell W. Henson Memorial Fieldhouse on the historic campus of Dewar, Oklahoma. Afternoon basketball on a Saturday. The Lady Warriors of Weber Falls enter tonight's contest with a 4-7 record, and the Lady Dragons with a 7-4 record. We'll be playing them this afternoon. We'll go over the starters for today's ball game for the Lady Warriors of Weber's Falls. Chairlyn Colston, number 1. Abby Pence, number 3. Cheyenne Harrier, number 4. Bridget Bayer, number 10. And Lexton Chappell, number 11, will be the starters for the Lady Warriors. The Lady Dragons coming back from the tournament down in Lawton after winning games against Central Marlowe Lady Broncos and then losing at the hands of 13th ranked Chattanooga. We got run over by the Chattanooga Choo-Choo in that one. Played their hearts out against Warwick and come up on the short end of the stick in the third place contest. Traveled to Wilson, where the Wilson Lady Tigers beat them in overtime, 50-45 in overtime, and it was a hard-fought contest. And their second loss in the conference. First loss of the season came at the hands of the Midway Lady Chargers, so 7-4 in the year. Chance to regroup. It's a little cold outside. There's a chance of snowmageddon. Haven't seen a flake yet, but it is cold enough outside. So hopefully if you venture out today to watch the ball game come by, there'll be 2 games. Game starts in 4 minutes, but we'll be on the air, and then the boys follow right after. But if not, right here at DewarDragon.tv through Squirtle TV, Joe Fowler bringing you the action. Look at the officials for tonight's contest. Our officials for tonight's contest are Tyler Miller and Greg Adams. They'll be doing crowd control and taking care of the basketball action. 2 good officials that we have here to show up this afternoon to do worker ball games, and good to have them. The band will be playing here today. Got to see them across the way. They're over in their corner. And starting to see across as we scan the deal, crowd starting to pull in on this side, and Weber Falls will be getting here directly. And we're 4 minutes away. And we'll take a look at the boys coming up in the next game. We'll pull up some goodies here in the boys' action. Dragons will be facing some injuries tonight, as Jaron Bryson didn't have a break on his ankle, and it's not necessarily a high ankle sprain. It may be torn ligaments, stretched ligaments, so he's going to be on the DL for a while, and we'll be playing a little shorthanded there. Starting lineup tonight, I'm not going to venture to say, but it looks to me like our starting lineup tonight is probably going to be the Wilson brothers, along with Stoney Yeager, Michael Taylor. Skelly Taylor will be starting tonight, and then probably see one of the other guys. It'll probably be Hudson. Seth Hudson, number 23, will be starting for the boys, so they're going to be a little deal. And going to the bench a little bit, we're going to see some of these younger guys, probably see Vint Goff some. We'll probably see Colton Thomason along with Nick Costanza, and for sure we'll see Remy Martin. And Johnny Wilson be in playing quite a bit. So it's going to be fun to watch to see how they do. And we got reports that Weber Falls, one of their post guys on the DL as well tonight coming in. So they'll have to change their lineup up some. I do know that Maddox Shelby and some of those guys will be the ones to watch there as the Warriors come to town with their record. I think the boys are 4-7 on the year, and our boys are 7-4 with losses to Wilson and losses to Mason, and then losing close one in the third place game against the Central Marlowe Broncos, who we defeated last year, a year ago, in a close ball game. So we had a good showing down in the deal with victories down there over at Lawton and come in fourth there. So 4 losses on the year, 7 wins. Dragons plugging along as the season moves on as we get the second semester and come back hitting it running. And then the weather's been kind of decided. It's Oklahoma. Every 5 minutes it changes, but I decided it's going to set on the freezing mark, and with wind chills at 23 below and whatever else we have the rest of the week, chance of snow, and I've heard everything from 1 inch to 6 inches. So we just have to play that by ear. But the main thing is main concern of breaking pipes and all that stuff with the weather elements. But we're inside for basketball today. We're 52 seconds away from that. And ready for the starting lineups. I'll be doing them here live as we get down to the last 38 seconds. Good afternoon. Welcome to Dewar for today's contest between Weber Falls and Dewar. At this time, if everybody would please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Dewar Band under the direction of Michael Kendall. This time we'll have the starting lineups for visitors tonight. Weber Falls Lady Warriors enter tonight's contest with a record of 4-7. For the Lady Warriors tonight, number 1, Tara Lynn Colston, number 1. Number 3, Abby Pence. Number 4, Cheyenne Harrier. Number 10, Bridget Bear. Number 11, Lexington Chappell. The Lady Warriors. Now for the introduction of the home team tonight, the Dewar Lady Dragons. Enter tonight's contest with a record of 7-4. They're coached by Stephen Castleberry, Whitney Lawson, Brett Thomas, and Susan Graham. Starting at guard, a 5'7" freshman, number 1, Lele Carter. At guard, a 5'3" junior, number 3, Bree Harville. At the post, a 5'8" freshman, number 15, Tajay Lewis. At forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 22, Lainey Taylor. And at guard, a 5'6" senior, number 11, Marty Yeager. officials for tonight contest, Tyler Miller and Greg Adams. Waiting to tip off. We start play. There's a scramble for the basketball. The Lady Warriors control the tip. They will be headed Dragons playing a little man out front. Off the foot, dribbled out of bounds there by number 11, Lex Chappell. Turned over for the Lady Warriors. Dragons come on the attack. 1-2-2 press. Dragons seem to break it over the corner to Marty Yeager. Sets and lets it fly, no good. Lewis has a hand on it, tried to grab it out of bounds. Goes to the Lady Warriors. 7:30 to go, no score. Dragons amping up the pressure themselves. Trapping that corner, get it to the middle. Number 11 drives, and she walks. They call the walk there on Lex Chappell. Second turnover against the Lady Warriors. Dragons now facing a 1-2-2 full court press. Dragons break the press. Toss the corner to Bree for three. No good. Rebounded by Marty. Yeager out front to Lainey Taylor. She lets it fly off the iron. No good. Off the glass. Back to Bree. Looks inside. Tajay misses it. Rebounded there by Pence. Still no score with 6:47 to go. Lets a three-pointer fly. Airballed out of bounds. Errant shot there by number 10, Bridget Bayer. Welcome back. My buddy Hayden's back. My engineer that I need. Lainey Taylor drives the rack off the glass. Two for Lainey. Lainey Taylor with two in the night. Take the lead 2-0. 6:28 to go here in the first quarter. Marty putting the defense there. Shot put up. It's going to put Colston on the line to shoot a pair. She'll shoot two. She tried to drive the baseline and was fouled. They're going to call the foul on number 11, which is Marty Yeager, her first team foul. First free throw up by Tara Lynn is good. 2-1 Dragons, 6:19 here in the first period. Shot up and in, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We're tied at 2. Back the pressure off. Continuing to look for the gap in that zone. Backdoor lob, as we've seen them do before, misses it. There's a scramble for it, and there's a foul call. They're going to call the foul on Lady Taylor, her first personal second team foul against the Dragons with 6:05 to go. Dragons amping up the pressure of their own. Marty and Lele at the top. Bree and Laney at midcourt, trying to get them to a corner to trap immediately to the pass. Across the timeline. And they'll set. 10 drives and dishes. Warriors continue to work the basketball around. Find a gap. They're gonna drive the short corner. They're going to call the foul on Laney. That's her second personal foul. 2 personal fouls on her, 3 against the Dragons. That will send Callie Thomason into the lineup to replace Laney. Lady Warriors inbound the basketball under the right side. Out on top. 3 drives. Puts up shot no good. Pence's shot no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Dragons. They'll be throwing it in on the left side. Over the corner. She looks at it and drives. puts up the shot, no good. Chapel put up a shot, rebounded, knocked away, brought in control of the Dragons by Thomason. Had Bree set in the corner momentarily. She passed around the perimeter. Out to Bree. She lets it fly. Bree for three, no good. Rebound on the backside there by the Lady Warriors by Chapel. Head to Colston. Colston drives. Colston shot no good. Goes out off the board and out of bounds. And they're calling back the press. 5 minutes ago, we're tied at 2. Both teams trying to fill each other out. The three-pointers haven't gone. Shooting's as cold as it is outside. Yeager on the backdoor lob to Lele. Lele puts it up. She's fouled. We got that little alley-oop play going. She missed one on the earlier attempt. She's fouled there and go to the line. That'll send Lele to the line for 2 free throws. Charge a foul there to Colston. That's her first personal, first team. Free throw up and in, Lele. The free throw shooting's been exquisite tonight. Both teams can at least shoot from 15 feet out. 2 for 2, Swisher Sweet. Tied at 2, 4:46 to go in the first period. Press amped by the Dragons. Excuse me. Pass ahead to Chapel. She's called for a jump ball and a possession arrow. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Dragons. Now the press returns. Dragons going to have to work this and beat this one. Head to Thomason. Thomason looks inside to Lele. Lele double dribbles. She laid it to the floor and then laid it to the floor again. Turnover for the Lady Dragons, leading 4-2. Colston with the basketball, dishes. Outside to number 10, which was Bears. Her shot's no good. Rebounded and kicked out to Colston. Colston misses. Rebounded by Bree. They're going to call the foul there on number 11, which is Chapel. Her first personal. Second team foul. We get to 5. Both teams will be in the bonus, shooting 2 shots the rest of the way in the first quarter. Pass ahead by Yeager. Give her the assist. Basket there for the Lady Dragons. Goes to Tajay Lewis. She has 2 in the evening. 6-2 Dragons here in first quarter. Marty took a slap at it. Knocks it out of bounds. Reagan Thomas comes in for Lele. Give her a breather. Full court pressure by the Dragons. Reagan Thomas jumps in front of Chapel. That's a turnover again for the Lady Warriors. Fine defensive play there by Thomas. Number 30 in the lineup, Bailey Ward for the Lady Warriors. Oh, tried for that alley-oop on the backside, and they sniffed that one out. Tried to go to Thomason. Goes to a jump ball. The possession arrow goes in favor of the Lady Warriors with 3:34 to go. They'll get the basketball. Coming up. She drives right by. She's going coast to coast. Colston went coast to coast, no good. Rebounds and kicks it out. Lets it fly there by Chapel, no good. Rebounded in there by Marty Yeager. Charge a foul to Bayer. Bridget Bayer, her first personal, third team foul for the Lady Warriors. 1-2-2, where it sags to a 3-2, and they're going to pressure out of it, or it may be a man. A matchup zone. Bree looks at it. Wants quick ball movement. Steve wants quick ball movement. Reagan's got it, drives. It's jump ball. Reagan Thomas tied up there with the jump ball. Dragons have the possession arrow in their favor. 2:56 to go, leading 6-2. Thomason. Bree lets it fly for three. Harvell, cha-ching, a Dewar Dragon money ball. Dragons lead 9-2. Pressure still amped. Lady Warriors moving ahead. Bayer's pass intended over there on the wing of Colston went out of bounds. So the Dragons will have it back. 2:38 to go. Big shout out to Linda Burney watching at home, along with Karen Jefferson, unable to attend today's game, staying in. Hope you're enjoying it. Bree lets it fly. Cha-ching! Another Lady Dragon money ball. Dragons lead this one 12-2. With 2 minutes, 15 seconds here in the first quarter, pressure applied. Number one, Lele Carter is going to be called for the foul. Lele has 4 team fouls on the next one here in the quarter. Will be a bonus of 2 for the Lady Warriors. Colston inbound the basketball. Gets it to Chappell. To Bayer, to Bayer. Bayer lets it fly. No good. Rebound and a hustle for the backside there by Harrier and Harville. And it goes to jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Lady Warriors. Reporting in for the Lady Warriors, number 15, Audie Spears. Spears, number 15, for the Lady Warriors. Drive by number 3, off the glass, no good. Pence had the drive and shot the ball off the glass and blocked out, and it went out of bounds. The Dragons will have it on the attack, waiting on Miller to set the ball. Bree to Marty. Takes a look. Inside to Lewis, knocked away. Scramble for it. Dragons get it back, and it's over and back as Bree touched it. The Warriors will have it across the way. With 1:40 to go, Dragons lead by 10. 12-2 here in the early going of this contest. 3 quarters yet to play. A lot of basketball to be decided here today. Tipped inside, Lewis with the steal. Couldn't quite control it. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor of the Lady Dragons. Lele returns into the lineup. Replacing Mariah Carter. Reagan down on the post, down low to the right side. Got her inside to Lewis. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for a pair. Tajay with 2 in the afternoon has 2 free throws. Charge that personal foul to Bailey Ward, her first personal. 5th team foul. Missed the first one. Misses the second. Pence with the basketball. Comes to a jump stop. Almost pulled the foot. Colston. Pivots out of pressure, throws away. Taken by Tajay Lewis. Going to take it up by herself. Tries to make pass ahead. Intercepted. Colston with the basketball. Gives to number 3. Pence as she drives. She's going to be fouled there. By the foul on Lele Carter. That is her second personal. That's the 5th team foul. That's going to send Abby Pence to the line, trailing 12-2 with 2 free throws here with 1:03 to go in the first period. Kind of sloppy at times. Get better as the game goes. First shot up and in. Lexington Chapel comes back in the ball game along with Mariah Carter for the Lady Dragons. Next shot up. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Passed ahead to Yeager. Swing the basketball to Bree. Back out on top to Mariah. Mariah moves her feet, and that's a turnover. Walk against the Dragons. Those ones you hate, those are kind of unforced turnovers. Just trying to move without the with the basketball and forgetting that you have to establish your pivot foot. Break the press. Pass goes to number 3. Give it to her. Abby Pence with 2. She has 3 points of the night. It's 12-5. They cut the lead to 7 with 34 seconds to go here in the first as time winds down. Steve may want to look for one here. A little 1-3 high-low set. Reagan at the right side works her way across. Sweet baby jumpers there. She wants to take it. Give it to her. Tajay Lewis. 2 more points for the night. 14-5 Lady Dragons. Colston goes out of control, out of bounds. Good defense there by the Lady Dragons with Lewis and Harville. She knocked her out of bounds. Tajay dribbles up the ball, and she'll just hold it there, and the quarter comes to a close. Dragons ahead 14-5 here at the end of 1. Laney Taylor with 2 points here in the first period. Tajay Lewis with 4. Bree Harville with 6. Lele Carter with 2. Dragons lead this one. Leading scorers for the Lady Warriors tonight. Tara Lynn Colston with 2. And Abby Pence with 3. And we're 14-5 at the end of the first period. Coach Castleberry talking to the troops. Coach Sean Goodwin talking to his staff, trying to get things going the way they want it. $14-5. Boy, it's been a long time because the Lady Warriors of Weber Falls have been a force in girls basketball, and this is kind of a down year for them as they're generally ranked in the top 20 and battling their way to the state tournament. Have those great teams under Jerry Ward in the past, so some of these other girls are going to have to step up, kind of young this year, playing hard. It's going to be a good one today. 14-5, the Lady Dragons. The Lady Warriors will inbound the basketball to start the second. Drive to the hole there by Colston. She gets in the books there for her 4th point of the night. Pass ahead to Marty. Marty's going to attack. Gives it the dish to Thomason. Give Kelly 2 on the night. Her first 2 of the evening. 16-7. Marty applying the pressure on the top along with Lele. Callie comes up, forces the pass ahead and out of bounds. Nice behind the play of forcing her to the side. Paul goes out of bounds where Harrier couldn't handle it. The Lady Warriors turn the basketball over. Dragons will have it now with a 16-7 lead. Trying to expand, widen that gap. Oh, want to do that lob inside, and Tajay missed the sign. Turnover for the Lady Dragons. Here come the Lady Warriors. They're going to kick it out to number 11. She lets it fly. No good. Chappell's pass rebounded there by number 4, Harrier. Tied up by Laney Taylor was there. They call the foul on number 4, which is Harrier. That will be her first personal foul here of the second quarter, first team foul. At the quarter, they erase the team fouls, but once you get to 5, every shot is 2. Callie Thomason with the basketball. Over to Marty. Bounce pass to Reagan from the elbow. Give it to her. Reagan Thomas. Sweet baby jumper. In the book with 2 on the evening. Dragons lead 18-7. All the way to the rack goes Colston. And they're going to call the foul on Laney Taylor. Her first personal foul, first team foul, but that's 3 on Laney. She goes over and has the seat. On the floor we have Reagan Thomas, Callie Thomason, Marty Yeager, Lele Carter, and Laney Taylor. Laney will have to wait till the free throw is fired. Colston's free throw, she is 2 for 2 of the first, misses one now. Bree Harple comes back in the lineup. But that next free throw's down. And it's 18-8. Lady Dragons lead by 10. We break across. Inside to Thomason, gives it to Reagan. Reagan battles for it. Fine defensive play there by number 3. Abby Pence knocks it away. Inbounding the basketball. Quick toss to Thomas off her fingertips and taken the other way by Colston. As Tara Lynn Colston was dribbling, she was hit from behind. They didn't call the foul and say that the ball went out of bounds. So the Dragons get possession. Sometimes you get them to go your way. Ty Miller had the call, so I agree with Ty. Callie lets one fly from three-point land, no good. Rebound on the other side to there by Bear. They're going the other way. Bear's pass goes to corner to Harrier. Harrier lets it fly, no good. Rebounded by Marty. Marty squares it out. And they're going to call the jump ball as Abby Pence and Marty Yeager were locked there over the tied ball. Dragons will have it. Lele Carter. Now, Ty Miller goes out and picks up something that was thrown out on the floor or lost on the floor. Coach Thomas having a little visit with Ty as they walk down the floor. Dragons have it. 10-point lead here, 5:48 to go here in the second quarter. Backdoor pass goes to Lewis. They're going to call the foul there on number 1, which is Colston. That'll be her second personal. First team foul. Lets it fly, second team foul, excuse me. Dragons let it fly, rebounded there. They're going to call the foul on Colston. That'll be her third personal foul. That's also the third team foul. Lele to shoot 2 free throws. She hit her first 2, misses this one. Number 30, Bailey Ward in the lineup for the Lady Warriors. Colston sets down with 3 fouls for the Lady Warriors. Greg Adams having them tuck their jerseys in. So Lele, after a little uniform tucking, misses the second one. Marty saves that one. Callie has it in the corner. They tie her up. Immediately there, Chappell and Pence with the jump ball. Possession here goes the Lady Warriors. They'll have it. Dragons still applying the pressure on the top. It's going to be a half-court pressure. Pence with the basketball. Gives it up. Chappell drives. Loses control. Turnover. Dragons go the other way. Lele with it. Lele's going to the rack. Off the glass. Give it to her. Nice coast-to-coast play there by Lele Carter. Her fourth point of the night. Dragons lead this 20-12, and the Lady Warriors want a timeout. Band here tonight under the direction of Michael Kendall. .507 to go. The Dragons lead 20-8. We come out of the lineup, we'll see who we have on the floor. We have Marty Yeager along with Callie Thomason, Lele, Bree, and Tajay. Inbound the basketball there to Chappell. Chappell goes to the side and is forced out of bounds and steps on the sideline. Out of bounds, another turnover. Costly turnover for the Lady Warriors. Dragons trying to try to work the basketball quickly. Bree looks at it. Looks at that big pass inside. Lele gives it back to Tajay. Tajay takes it off the glass. Give it to her. The big power move there. Tajay Lewis, 6 points on the afternoon for her. Warriors come down quickly on the attack. Stepped out of bounds. They're having trouble finding the out of bounds. Another unforced turnover there by the Lady Dragons on the Lady Warriors. 22-8. Bree at the point over to Lele. Working the basketball. Lob inside. Trying to get Lele coming from that backside on the lob. They're going to call the foul on Lele Carter. That will be her third personal foul. Second team foul against the Dragons. Brings in the win, Mariah Carter. Pressure being applied here. Pass ahead to Chappell. Chappell back over to Harrier. Bayer has it. She takes it. Spears tries to rebound. We have a foul there on number 30, which is Bailey Ward. That's her third personal foul. So she goes and takes a seat. Fourth team foul against Weber. Dragons will be in the bonus on the next foul. Bree lets it fly. No good. She's fouled by number 15. Audrey Spears with the foul. That's the fifth foul, but she'll go to the line to shoot three. Bree has 6 points on the night. First free throw up, no good. She gets another. Dragons are 2 of 9 from the free throw line. It's the third one. Dragons lead this one now 23-8. Still stolen and taken away by Yeager. Shot put up by Thomason, no good. Rebounded by Harvell. Harvell gets it to Lewis. Lewis shot goes up, no good. Tapped away. They're in the mix. They're tied up, trying to retrieve it. It'll go in favor of the Lady Dragons here at the 3:24 mark of the half. Marty inbounds it. Looks back over. Thomason lets it fly. Top of the, no good. Rebounded by Bree Harvell. Shot no good, and it's tied up as they go to it. Thomason and Bree tied up with number 23, which is Abby Patterson. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Warriors. Full court pressure being applied by the Lady Dragons. Pass ahead, taken away. Marty Yeager up with the left hand. High and soft off the glass. Goes in. Give Marty two. She's in the book. 25-8. Stolen away there momentarily by Mariah. We have walking on number 15 there. Audrey Spears with the walk. Move those pivot feet. Dragons with the turnover, take it over 25-8 lead. Reagan comes in. Reagan Thomas, she'll inbound the basketball. So we have Reagan Thomas, Mariah Carter, Kelly Thomason, Marty Yeager, Tajay Lewis. Inside to Reagan off the elbow, off the glass, kisses it home. 4 on the night for her. 4 for the Reagan. Lets it fly, number 4. Give it to her. 2 points for Harrier, Cheyenne Harrier. She gets the book with her first 2 of the evening. Dragons moving the ball quickly. Callie's going to let one fly. No good. Rebounded by the Warriors there momentarily by number 15, Spears. It's a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Lady Dragons. Colston returns the lineup. Even with 3 fouls, her and Bailey Ward both with 3. They decide we need her on the floor. Colston has 5 of their 10 points. Give that to Tajay Lewis. 8 points for her. Stolen by Mariah. Mariah kicks it out. Reagan down to the low post on the left side comes across. Tajay gives it back to her. Scramble for it. Stolen there by Colston. Ahead to Bayer. Colston lets it fly for 3. Misses the shot and it goes out of bounds. The Dragons will have it. 1:38 to go. 29-10 in favor of the Lady Dragons. Thomason. Pass goes into Lewis. Lewis kicks it out. Marty lets the 3 fly. Off the iron, no good. On the backside, going for it. Tipped out by Thomason as she tried to save it. Chappell made an attempt there to rebound as well. The Lady Warriors have it. Harrier to inbound the basketball. Gets it to Bayer. Colston. Moving the basketball to the backside. Lets it fly. Chappell's shot no good. Rebounded by Mariah. After Callie brings it up. Reagan working the basketball. Mariah lets it fly for 3. Cha-ching! And they call the win. Mariah, 3-pointer. She's in the book, 32-10. Stops her dribble and pivots away quickly. 38 on the clock. Off of number 1, Tara Lynn Colston with the turnover again. Out of bounds. Dragons have it. First half coming to a close. All right, 30 seconds to go here. Thomason turns down the shot. Marty looks at it. 22. Thomason drives down, looks inside. Lewis. Give it to her. Tajay spread out like the Ponderosa and laid it off the glass. We have a foul here by number 12, Mariah Carter. Ten seconds to go. Here with it. Over to Colston. Colston's going to go in, tries to get the shot off. Knocked away off the hand there of Callie Thomason, out of bounds. 1.7 to go on the clock. Time for a good get one and catch and shoot. Dragons packing it inside and going to force it out. They get the shot off. No good. Harrier shot's no good. The Dragons lead this one by a score of 32 to 10. We'll go over the scoring here at halftime. Here in just a minute as the high school marching band plays. Try to go around and get on the scortle while we're doing that before I give you the halftime stats. Class A girls this afternoon. Barber in the first quarter is ahead of Crescent 7-2. Dragons ahead here at halftime 34-10 over Weber Falls. Glenpool and Duncan no score. Butner Malika no score. Those are the only games we have. Let's go to the see here, Class B, Class A boys. It's the only ones we have scores of right now that I can see. The ones that I give to you. So the halftime foul situation, we'll go with Weber's Falls first. Tara Lynn Colston has 5 points on the afternoon, three personal fouls. Abby Pence with 3, followed by Cheyenne Harrier with 2. And Harrier has 1 personal foul. Bridget Bayer with 1 foul. Lexington Chapel with 1 foul. Spears with 1 foul. Ward with a foul, and then Bentley Ward with 1, and Bailey Ward with 3 fouls. Those are the fouls that we have for the Lady Warriors. Let's go to the Lady Dragons. We'll look at the foul situation. Lainey Taylor with 2 points and 3 fouls. Callie Tomlinson with 2 points and no fouls. No fouls on Tajay Lewis. She has 10 on the afternoon. Foul on Mariah Carter and 3 points for her. Marty Yeager with 2 points and 1 foul. Played some really great defense, making some good passes and being a force inside and showing her leadership again tonight. And then Reagan Thomas, 4 points tonight, no fouls. That's a switch. Normally she has fouls, but boy, she's got in the scorebook tonight, looking good. Reagan playing better. Reagan's playing a lot better now. Reagan Thomas with 4 points. Go to Bree Harvell, the Cha-Ching specialist, has 6. 2 3-pointers tonight. 1 of 3 from the free throw line for a total of 7 points. No fouls on Bree. And Lele with 3 fouls, but she's now sitting there with 4 points. But the free throw shooting night for the Lady Dragons, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. They are 3 of 9, 33% the first half. And 4 of 6 from the free throw line for the Weber Falls Lady Warriors. The Dragons lead this one in control the first half. 34-10, up by 24 with 4.5 minutes remaining here in the halftime. Band has performed. Cheerleaders are here tonight. Good crowd on both sides. People trying to break that cabin fever as long as the roads are still good. It's a little cold outside. Come on in. And I know they've got a little bit of everything over the concession stand. People are enjoying the time out and about today. And trying to figure out, Kansas is leading Oklahoma, OU, and the OU Sooners and the Kansas Jayhawks playing today. And they are on the short end of the stick up there. I think it's 48-45 as they're battling each other in Lawrence today in college basketball. I know later on some of y'all at home probably get ready to watch some pro football, but I thought I saw something as I was scrolling through that And Coach Ross told me that one of the games has been going to be rescheduled because of weather blizzard conditions. But there's going to be some good ones tonight. I can't imagine Kansas City. I've never been to Kansas City when the wind doesn't blow, but imagine if they're going to be playing in minus 33-degree weather with snow and blowing snow and all the things, and have to play. You know, Miami is the Dolphins have been used to playing down there in 80-degree weather, and they have to go to minus 30-degree weather and play in the elements. That can be a biggie. But college basketball on TV tonight, and there'll be professional football. And Lady Warriors make their way back out on the court with 3 minutes to go. And we'll be teeing it back, throwing it back in and starting the second half. The possession arrow is going to be in favor of the Lady Warriors. They'll be shooting on the end their coaches are on. You know, Coach Rowell used to always say that the teams shoot on the end closest to their goal, like in the home stadium. So like Dewar's shooting should be really good. He says you always shoot better on the end that your goal's on because most kids are too lazy to go to the other end and shoot. So we always laugh about that. I always like to think back to the late, great Wiley Ryle and some of the things that he taught us over the years. And that was a Wileyism I had to pass on. Excuse me. Good to see old friends back. I see the Robinsons are in the house, and that would be Pam and Jimmy are here, and they're a former graduate. She's a former Pam, a graduate here of Dewar, and she's went around and hugged a bunch of us and told us hi. And Carolyn Nation is in the house, and she's sitting down visiting with Ronnie and Donna Bryson. It's here at the game today, and so there's some return of some former Dragons as their kids played out Weber Falls, but come to follow the action, and good friends and family of mine too. The Nation family is part of my people. Good to see them. Lady Dragons make their way back out of the court with a minute and a half to go. Bree's getting a little shooting in. And man, she's drilling them. Coach Rowell was right. She lets another one fly. Cha-ching, another Dragon money ball. Referees make their way back to check with the scoreboard and be sure everything's ready to go. It'll be Weber Falls ball to go to start this one here. Coach Castleberry, Coach Thomas getting them ready. See who we come out with the starters tonight. The starters of the ball game were Lele and Bree, Marty, Tajay Lewis, and Laney Taylor were starters who started the ball game. And in a foul situation, Laney, bless her heart, got out with 2 points in the first quarter, 3 fouls in the first quarter, and she's had to sit most of the time over there on the bench. So we'll see who they bring out to start this second half. Dragons up by 20 plus. That's like that, a little breathing room. Then the boys contest is going to be a pick and a poke. Both teams are going to be without their big man and have to go to the next in line. Getting things set away with Michael Kendall as the girls are going to do a dance routine. The cheerleaders are. We got more equipment up here. Dragons have the ball after the turnover. As we start the second half, Dragons will have it their first attempt down. Dragons have the lob inside. Lele has a shot rebounded by Tajay. She hits the shot, flush it, give it to her. And the foul against the Lady Warriors goes to number 1. which is the fourth foul. Fourth foul on Tara Lynn Costin. So add the 2 points, free throw down. Dragons lead 37-10. 7:38 to go. Laney Taylor did return to the lineup. Start the second half. Pressure still being continued. Steal there, knocked away. Lead pass by Tajay goes to Marty. Marty will go to the line to shoot 2. Free throws called on number 10, which is Bayer. And that is her second personal, second team foul. Marty's first free throws of the afternoon, up and in. Swisher sweep. 38-10. Save there by Lele, tipped over to Bree. Bree for 2. 40-10, up by 30 now, increasing that lead. Warriors on the attack. Bayer, number 10, loses the basketball, goes out of bounds. Dragons have it. Abby Patterson in the lineup for Weber, as is Bailey Ward. She has 3 and she's playing. Dragons lose the ball out of bounds on the turnover. Reset, try to set who's in the lineup here. Colston along with Bayer. Chappell. Shot put up by number 23, which is Patterson, no good. Goes out of bounds, unretrieved. Lady Dragons will have it. Lele inbounds it. Pressure being amped by now by Weber. Tajay with the basketball to Lele. Lele's going to drive it to the rack. Off the glass. Kisses it home. 2 points for Lele Carter. 6 on the afternoon. Stolen there by Marty. Marty lets it out to, rebounded there by Tajay. Bree fired up the 3, no good. They're going to call the foul here on number 23, which is Patterson. Third team foul. That's going to put Taj to the line to shoot a pair. Starting to hit those free throws. $14 on the afternoon for Tajay Lewis. Swisher sweet, count it. 44-10 lead, 6:20 to go here in the third period. Lady Dragons in control of this one. Can you play the defense, trying to set up the traps, making it difficult. Good D today. Lady Warriors. Pass goes over to number 4. Rebounded by the Lady Dragons. Harrier's shot went no good. We're going to call on Lele for carrying the basketball. We'll have a turnover. Goes back to the Lady Warriors. Bayer with the basketball. Shot on the way there. Three-pointer rolls away. Colston shot no good. Rebounded by Lele. Ahead, Laney Taylor gives it back to Tajay. Off the glass, nice pass by Laney. Give it to Lewis. 2 more on the night. 46-10. Weber's going to go in. Shot put up there by Colston. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. They're going to call that foul on Taj. Her first. Tajay Lewis is first. Here in the third period, first team foul. Colston's free throw up and no good. We have some changes coming in. It'll be Thomason, Carter, and Thomas as Laney, Tajay, and Lele take a rest. Tierlin Colston's second free throw is Swisher Sweet. It's good. 46-11. Marty passing the basketball around. Bree looking it over. Mariah looks at it. Reagan comes to the high post. Overhead into the hands of number 4, which is Harrier. Harrier brings the basketball up. Colston's going to drive to the rack. And they call the blocking foul. Count the basket. Tierlin Colston. And a foul's called on Bree Harville. Her first team foul, second team foul. Chance for a three-point play. No good. Rebounded by number 4, unguarded, and put back in. Dragons just sat there with the egg on her face and let it go, and she caught it. Rebounded, put it up. It's 46-15. Turnover by the Lady Dragons. Kind of in la-la land right now. I guess they wanted the official to tell them, oh, she missed it, you get to shoot. And I know, just kind of, they'll get together. Warriors have the basketball. Dragons making it tough whenever a shot goes up. Put up there by Bayer, no good. Rebounded by Spears. Spears gives it to number 10. Bayer shot no good. There's a rumble for it. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Dragons as Mariah had the basketball, as did Spears. But the jump ball goes in favor of the Lady Dragons as they cross the half line with under 4 minutes. With 4 minutes to go here in the first. Thomason looks at it. Reagan Thomas puts up the shot. Thought she was fouled. Didn't get it. Great defensive play there. They come back on the attack. Shot on the way. Cha-ching, give it to her. A three-pointer there by Audrey Spears. 46-17. Coach Stephen Castleberry and Whitney Lawson want a timeout, and they're going to talk to theirs. Coach Ross is leaving, going down to the dressing room to talk it over with the team. I can now spread out. The band plays. Cheerleaders performing down there. Dina Joy down there doing what she does best, cheering. And the Dragons have the basketball to inbound. Lewis looks ahead. Reagan. They're amping the pressure here. Got some youngsters in. Marty gets it. Marty looks ahead. Swings it over to Bree. Bree lets it fly. Bree for three, no good. Rebounded there by Bayer. Bayer to Chapel. Chapel back. Tipped out of bounds. Be inbound under the right side by the Lady Warriors with 3:19 to go. Substitutions for the Lady Dragons. Lady Taylor, Tajay Lewis, and Lele Carter back in for the Lady Dragons here with 3:19 to go. Shot on the way by Weber, no good. Three-pointer, no good. Ward tries to rebound, knocks it out of bounds, Bailey Ward. But it was off the leg of Mariah Carter, and they will retain possession. Pass out on top. Works the right side, drives against Bree. Carrier pulls it out, makes the pass over. Three-pointer put up by Chapel, no good. They're going to call the foul on number 3, Bree Harville. That'll be Bree's second foul, third team foul. Good defense there by Mariah. Mariah picks her up as she comes in her zone. Shot fired, put it up, way off there. Audrey Spears shot no good, rebounded by Laney Taylor. They're going to call a foul here. Not a foul, I guess they call it out of bounds against the Lady Dragons on that pass forward. So we'll reset. Ward spread out. Controlled there by Chappell. Over to Spears, who gives it up. Shot on the way. They're going to call the foul there on number 30. Bailey Ward, her fourth personal foul and fourth team foul. Ahead to Mariah. Mariah kicks it over, tries to make the pass to Laney across the court. Stolen by Harrier. 3-point shot up, no good by Spears. Rebounded and put up, no good. Ahead to Laney Taylor. Laney has the layup. High and soft off the glass. Kisses it home. 2 more for Laney. Laney with 4. Stolen there on the pass. Tried to get the pass forward in the short corner. Didn't go. Pressure knocked away. Lele takes it. Kicks out to Laney. Laney looks at it. Shuffles her feet. And the Lady Dragons will turn the ball over. Callie Thomason in to check in. Thomason along with Marty Yeager. Laney and Mariah take a bench. So, the Lady Dragons leading this one 48-17. Lob the pass ahead. Nice little baby hook put up there by Harrier. Rebounded inside there by Ward. Ward was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. We're in charge of foul to Thomason. Callie, that's her first. Bailey Ward's first free throw is Swisher Sweet. She gets the book. That's her first of the evening. A chance for a second. Swisher Sweet, it's good. Bailey Ward with 2 points on the afternoon. 48-19. Lady Dragons pass ahead to Harville. Harville gives it to Thomason. Thomason shot no good. Knocked away and cleared by Bayer for the Lady Warriors. Bayer with a little running jumper off the glass. Kisses it home. Running jumper. Bridget Bayer with 2 in the afternoon. Back court. Callie didn't wait to get 3 points in. And that is a turnover for the Lady Dragons. Getting a little sloppy here. Need to clean things up, which I'm sure they will. In control of this one, up 27. Playing hard. Well, it's so tough when you're on the attack and you forget about having enough points across. Harrier on the attack. Kicks it back out front to Bayer. Bayer over to Chappell. Chappell looks at it. Cross court pass stolen by Marty Yeager. Passes it ahead to Lele. Lele's going to jump up and shoot it off the glass. No good. Rebounded there by Spears. And it's tied up as Tajay comes in and says, let's see if we can do that. They do. Ties it up. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Warriors. We'll go the other way. So with 49.9 to go here in the third quarter. Warriors on the attack. She dribbled out of bounds. Greg Adams with the call out of bounds, so the Dragons will have it. 15 seconds go here in the third quarter. Lele's going to push it ahead to Thomason. Off her fingertips, goes off to Ward. Ward leads it ahead to number 11. Give it to her, to Lexington Chapel. 2 points for her. 48-23, 25-point lead, and the quarter comes to a close. Dragons on top. (20) 48-23. Tajay Lewis, 17 points on the night. Laney Taylor with 4. Callie Thomason with 2. Marty Yeager with 3. Mariah Carter with 3. Reagan Thomas with 4. Bree Harville with 9. Lele Carter with 6. (48-23), 25-point lead here as we start the fourth quarter. Tyler Miller with the basketball across the way, ready to inbound it as possession will be in favor of the Lady Dragons. The Lady Dragons on the floor for the start the fourth quarter will be Bree, Callie Thomason, Lele, Marty, and Tajay Lewis. Marty with a backdoor pass on that little alley-oop play they do to Lele, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for a pair. And foul's called on number 10, which is Bridget Bayer, her third personal, and the first team foul here in the fourth quarter. Lele to shoot 2. First one up, Swisher Sweet goes the second one. If she hits this, we enter the big 5-0. 50 on the night for the team, up 50-23. Free throw shooting has improved. Good to see that. Bayer over to Chapel. Chapel to Harrier. Harrier drives, lays up a runner, no good. Rebounded by Thomason. Thomason gets it out to Taj. Up to Lele. Back to Taj, and we'll be across the timeline. Bree wanted to catch and shoot. She steps out of bounds. Turnover by the Lady Dragon. She just wanted to let that one fly before she had it. That would have been a great catch and shoot. 3 cha-chings on the night for the Lady Dragons in their quest of 10 in a game. Bayer gets rid of the basketball over to Spears. Spears steps out of bounds. The Dragons are going to have the basketball. Reagan Thomas along with Laney Taylor into the lineup for the Lady Dragons here in the fourth quarter. Pass goes in. Reagan gets it across to Lele. Lele kicks it out to Marty. Bree catch and shoot. Oh, no good. Rebounded by Reagan. Reagan is caught, and they call her for a double dribble. Boy, Reagan's played hard tonight. She had some good scores early, and then has played good defense and rebounding. Once again, here comes Reagan on the attack. Goes to Marty. Her feet slid, bless her heart. It's a turnover. 6:39 to go. Lady Warriors. Dragons applying pressure on the wings. She goes in out of control. They're going to say she was pushed. They're going to call it on Lele Carter. That's Lele's fourth foul. 4 personals. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. They get the pass, number 15 at the free throw line. Off shoots it, no good. Rebounded by Ward. Spears put up the shot, rebounded by Ward. They call her for a walk on a rebound. She shuffled her feet, trying to do something with it. Thrown away, stolen by Ward. Ward shoots the baby jumper, no good. Rebounded there by number 23. She puts up the shot. Patterson shot, no good. Harrier tried to save it. She's out of bounds on the end line. Dragons have it. Full court pressure applied by the Lady Warriors, trailing by 27. Carter head to Taylor. Taylor tried to make the pass to Reagan behind her and goes out of bounds. And the Warriors will have it. Had the right idea, trying to work it back from the middle over, but kind of got in that not all land. Am I going to make it there? So she tried to make the pass, just couldn't quite get there. So we see Mariah checks in for the Lady Dragons. Lele takes the seat. Mariah comes in, and good defense there. She ties up Chapel, and the possession arrow goes in favor of the Warriors. Boy, quick hands. Marty slaps it out of bounds. The Lady Warriors will have to take it in from down here. Abby Patterson goes to throw the ball in for the Lady Warriors. Ahead to Ward. Ward has the basketball. Jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter has it. Gets it away to Marty. Marty off the glass. Misses it. Rolls back the other way. Chapel had it and got it ahead. Goes inside to Ward. Tap to her. 23. That is Abby Patterson. She gets in the books. Her first 2 of the afternoon. Dragons up by 25. Back to Reagan. Reagan has it. Kicks to Bree. Bree for 2. Foot was inside the line. $11 on the afternoon for Bree. Marty with the slap. Yeager's second personal foul, second team foul. So, Lady Warriors turn the basketball over. We're going to call shuffle the feet there on Cheyenne Harrier. Thomas to inbound the basketball to Carter. Little catch and shoot here. Marty to Mariah. She lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Marty. Marty's going to drive this time. Does it herself. Missed it. Gets her own rebound. Goes the other side. Kicks it out to Bree. Bree's going to drive the left side. Being guarded there. Blocked and kept by Harrier. Harrier on the attack for the Lady Warriors. The pass ahead goes to Chapel and out of bounds. She stepped on the out of bounds line. 52-25. Changes for the Dragons. Lewis back at the post. Callie Thompson over along with Thomas. Carter and Carter. Lele over to Callie. Callie sat, shoots, puts up the three-pointer. Tajay saves it, gets it back out. Lele's going to let it fly from 3. No good and out of bounds. 3-point goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Lady Dragons over to the Lady Warriors of Weber's Falls. 4:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been all Lady Dragons today. Have led the whole game. Shot put up by Ward, no good. Rebounded by Thomason. She's hammered. They're going to call it on Bentley Ward, her second personal foul, second team foul against Weber's Falls. Reagan ahead to Lele. Over to Callie. Callie drives. She's fouled in the drive. They're going to call that one two on number 25, Bentley Ward, her third personal, third team foul against the Lady Warriors. Reagan throws the ball into Callie. Callie gives it to Lele. Lele off the glass, no good. She's fouled from behind. She'll go to the line for two. Lele to the line for two. Yeah, she's fouled. There by Cheyenne Harrier, her second personal. Lele's first free throw up and no good. She hit her first two. Next one on the way. No good. Thomason tried to rebound, did the right thing backing off and letting Harrier control it. Uses her left hand across the timeline up to Patterson. Patterson's pass ahead to Ward. And they called a personal foul on Lele Carter. That's her fifth personal foul, third team foul against the Lady Dragons, and she's finished the afternoon. Lele with her fifth foul. 52-25. Pass goes. Blocked inside there by Thomas. Goes ahead and gives it to Marty Yeager. Yeager's free throw no good. Throws around. Lewis puts up the pressure. Picked up by Mariah and Marty now. Ward knocked the Patterson's pass knocked away by Marty Yeager out of bounds. Let's go to number 15, which is Spears. Spears ahead. Shot put up by Harrier, no good. Rebounded and kicked out. Taken away by Marty Yeager. Yeager ahead to Mariah. Mariah up and off the glass. Give it to her. Mariah Carter with 5 on the afternoon. 5 points on the afternoon. Fine defense by Marty. They throw it out of bounds. The Lady Dragons will have it here. Reagan Thomas throws into Mariah. Ahead to Marty. Marty looks at it, sees Callie, says, look at it. Marty says, I'll take it. Three-pointer no good. Thomason tries to rebound, scramble for it. Reagan tries to save it. She's standing on the boundary. That's good hustle on Reagan's part. She really tried to save that one. The ball goes the other way. Laney Taylor and Laney comes in for Marty. And Bree comes in for Tajay, and we're ready to go. Catches it, turns and shoots. Patterson shot no good. They take it back. Lena Colston shot no good. Thomason looks at it, goes to Thomas. Thomas over to the Wind. They call the Wind Mariah. Cha-ching! Another three-pointer for Mariah. 8 points on the afternoon for Mariah. And they call the foul on number 12, Mariah Carter. Her second personal 14 foul. Pass lobbed inside to Colston, number 2. Tied up with Bree Harvell. Bree takes it. And it's a jump ball. Dragons had the possession arrow. Goes their way. We're under 2 minutes to go. Thomason looks at it. Goes to Thomas. Thomas has it. Kicks it out to Bree. Bree lets it fly. Three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Colston. Colston is fouled there by number 12. I'll give you that one. That's Mariah Carter. That's her third foul. That's going to send Lena Colston to the line for 2 free throws. Chance for her to get in the scorebooks today. Lena's free throw up. Swisher sweet. Give it to her. She's in the book. 57-26. 1:41 to go. Shot up and in. Both free throws are perfect. Bounce pass over to Laney. Lets it fly from 3. No good. Rebounded there by number 12, which is Shanks. Haley Shanks with the rebound. Pass ahead. They're going to call the foul on Reagan Thomas. Can you believe it? Reagan's first personal foul of the afternoon. She's played a good basketball game today. She's hustled herself on every play, and it's been one of her better performances. First free throw up and on the way, no good. Abby Patterson at the free throw line. Her first one no good. Go to the second. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Dragons. Called a violation, goes to the Lady Dragons. So the shot no good. Getting close to under a minute here, 1:15. Thomason, try to catch and be ready, loses it. Bree put a pass to her. It's going to be a catch and shoot, put the 3 up. Up by 30. So it is cold weather Saturday afternoon game. Pass ahead, goes to number 23. She puts it up. Patterson shot no good. Rebounded there by number 2, which is Lena Colston. She'll go to the line to shoot 2, and that is Reagan Thomas's second personal foul of the half. Colston was 2 for 2 earlier. Make that 3 for 3. Swisher sweet. 3 on the afternoon for Lena Colston. And make that 4 up off the rim, dribbles around and falls in. Rattled one in. 57-29 advantage, 49 seconds ago. Thomas has it. Ball goes to Bree. Bree saves it. They call her for backcourt, couldn't quite save it. So, the puck will go the other way. Lady Warriors inbound the basketball ahead to Colston. Lena has it. Passes over to Ward. Ward lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Laney Taylor. Taylor kicks it ahead to Bree. Bree's going to go to the rack. And they call Bree for the charge as she pushed off. Third personal foul, 16 foul, but it's not a shooting foul. That was player control. 28 seconds ago, this one's all but over. It's been a good afternoon for the Lady Dragons as they'll move their record up to 8-4. Rebound there, loose. Try to be saved by Thomas. Slapped away from her, tied up. And the jump ball goes to Lady Warriors with 13.1 on the clock. Going to play to the end. Shot on the way, three-pointer up and rolls off. Kicked out to number 15. She puts up a shot, no good. Mariah with the ball. She's going to try and hold it out. And it goes out of bounds. and it would have been the Dragons' ball. Dragons win this one, 57-29. We're going to shut this down here in just a second. I'll give you the girls' final stats as soon as we change the game over for the boys' game. For Aiden Strange, for Michael Kendall, for Matt Ross, and for the Mouth of South, Joe Fowler, I'm rounded third and headed for home. Bye-bye and tell your folks hi. We're back with more later.